It's when choosing a broker, an FX broker, I would say, it's very important, first of all, to know the details. And you have to know basically what are the risk management the risk management services that are offered. Do they have trailing stops? Do they have all the sort of OCOs and if done? But beyond that, for instance, when you do close a position, you have to know before. Well, do I have to actually cancel, an outstanding order or a limit order or a stop order? Do I have to cancel the other order when I close the position? These are small details. There are some things that you want to do, which actually I've been talking in this conference. There's something, is a cross hedging. If you are selling, let's say, if you're selling dollar yen, and if you are selling sterling, a sterling dollar, you are basically buying dollar in one position and you are selling dollar in another position. And there are some companies that actually do not add the margin in the second trade. That could be interesting to look at. Is that happening? But there are the less, the more obvious questions, obviously. How long has the broker been around? Do your homework, see what has been in the internet said about the execution of the prices, see whether they have one-click or two-click, executions, and other things is basically, try to ask what lines of credit or what banks do they usually deal with. But it's important how long have they been around, and also ask yourself what country they are operating. In the United States, for instance, right now, there is a big tightening as far as the FX players is concerned, meaning as far as the requirements, the minimum capital requirements. And if you are based in the United States, is that company that is still in the U.S., is it still going to be in the United States? If this company is outside the United States, basically you have to know about the recurring or the outstanding regulations that are going on for that country. But definitely how solid it is. Try to ask them what banks do they deal with as far as the offsetting parties, as far as the counterparties. And you go into the details. What do you do with the positions? How is the risk management done? Do you have to cancel things yourselves? But more importantly, it's important to have an account with more than one broker.